call this meeting of the Community Appearance Board to order, please, for October 2nd. And some housekeeping measures, please. First, I want to notify everyone here that this meeting is being recorded and broadcasted. So there's a camera behind you. So if you're looking at anything on your cell phone or anything like that that you don't want the public to see, then now's a good time to not make that decision not to do that. Also, when I call your application, please step up to the diocese. There's a sign-in sheet up there. I need you to sign in, and I'll swear you in. And other than that, let's go ahead and get things going. So for roll call, Ms. Gordon. Here. And Mr. Edens. Here. Mr. Langdale. Here. Mr. Jumper. Here. And I'm here as well, and I'll be voting today. Okay. Any old business?
No old business, but we do have some withdrawn or some amendments to the agenda.
Okay.
Number 5, under signs, room service, withdrawn by the applicant. On the second page, number 9, Seahawk Dental Care, withdrawn by staff. In the combination permit applications, number 2, Cafe Old Vienna, withdrawn by staff. Under the building permit applications, number 3, Sandbar Hotel, withdrawn. Number 4, Parkview Phase 2, withdrawn. And number 5, it's a conceptual review only, but staff wanted to notate that the landscaping they originally put on their application has been withdrawn by staff for even conceptual review.
Okay, great. All right, well, let's get started. So first on our agenda, Greater True Light Ministries. Oh, I'm sorry, and I thank you, Heidi, and I did skip approval of the minutes. My bad.
Oh, motion to approve.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, all set. Thank you.
Kristen Maggio, the ASL signs.
You and you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Thank you.
So I came before you guys on the last meeting in regards to this signage, and we had gotten approval for the manual reader board on the bottom with the contingency that they needed to have, a locked cabinet. It is outside their budget, so they're unable to move forward with that. So they have requested that we just change a little bit of the graphics and put a panel that will not be changeable copy or anything, just to the lower portion. They are flat panel acrylics. It's still backlit using the existing cabinet.
The top part's the same, it's been approved, it's the bottom that is.
Right.
Yes.
But neither one have,
They have not been completed just yet.
yeah, but they're all flat. There's
They
no,
are.
okay.
What is the height of the sign?
Well, it was fairly scraping like 10 feet.
The top is 24 inches and the bottom is 36.
Okay, so it's a pretty small sign.
It's like right on the corner of Robert Grissom and Forest.
Yeah.
Over by Walmart.
Yeah, we turn to go to Walmart.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Any questions of the applicant?
I want to make a motion to approve. Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
No opposed. Motion carries.
Thank you.
And Salty Sugar Greek Bistro, 1550 Farrow Parkway. Your name for the record?
Jessica Schwires.
Jessica, you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Go ahead with your presentation.
So last week we talked about removing a lot of the yellow in the design. So we're still proposing to do a flat acrylic with dimensional letters, 1/4 inch acrylic. And on the road sign panel, it would just be regular white acrylic with high performance translucent vinyl. And I did come and make a sample sign to show the colors exactly what it would look
Oh,
like.
that's nice. Yeah, it's very nice. You couldn't go half an inch on the letter? Okay.
I talked this with the customer.
Late ratings for half inch.
Yeah, well,
Instead of the quarter, go to the half.
instead of the quarter, do a half.
Okay, we could do that if
Okay,
that's
then
all.
I'll make my motion to approve with that change.
So the 1/2 inch acrylic.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Building side.
On the building
On the
side.
building side.
Yes, please.
Okay, there's a motion and a second. Mr. Edens and Mr. Langdale. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
No one opposed, motion carries.
Thank you so much.
Raza Chicken, 2302 North Kings Highway. Your name for the record, sir.
Joel Merrill with Flagship Signs.
Joel, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. Go ahead.
All right, so what's proposed is we're going to cut down the existing structure of the sign. Using this pole brought down to 10 feet, we'll use it as the centerpiece of a newly fabricated monument. It will have a pole skirt base and a raised pan face, embossed pan face in the center.
So about 10 feet tall total?
10 feet tall, yes, sir.
Motion to approve.
Okay.
Second.
Mr. Edens and Mr. Jumper, all in favor?
Hang on, do you have the red one? Do you have the orange version?
Oh, time out.
I'm sorry.
They already approved this one.
I didn't-
Let's go with that one.
So you want the red? I mean, orange is their preferred color,
Oh.
which is basically these colors.
Well,
It's up there.
we can
Rescind?
rescind our motion.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah, that's fine.
Motion is rescinded.
Okay, well,
See
let's,
this?
Do you have,
so which one, so what is the orange? Oh,
There you go, the same thing.
Does that match the building? Is that
Yeah,
the-
this matches the building. This matches the building color that is currently there. This is the old Arby's.
Yeah, because it's the brick, and then you did the awnings, everything to trim orange, right?
Is that a question for me?
Yes.
I am, what color did they paint everything else?
Orange.
Orange,
Yeah.
okay.
We need to,
Yeah.
Come on down.
come on down. And your name for the record?
Jessica
Jessica
Castro.
Castro, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Okay, thank you. Very
Yeah, because I do believe they painted all the trim and the awnings orange, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. I believe
The
that's a
old
darker
Arby's,
orange
yes,
than
it
what's
used to be.
shown. Yeah, I was
red.
gonna say,
Okay.
it's between red and orange.
Yes.
If you like the orange you want to match, it should be
Burnt orange.
noted in the motion, if that's the direction we go.
Are you intending to use the same orange that you're using on the building?
If possible.
Well, I think that would
Sounds
be
like that would be
preferable.
the preference.
Yeah, because this is a little too orange, so
Of
let's
course.
make a motion to approve with the orange that you have done on the building
Okay.
for the box of the sign.
I'll
We
second.
can do that kind of.
Okay.
Preparing that.
Okay.
Can do that.
Motion, Mr. Edens, second, Mr. Jumper,
So this is for the orange.
for the
For the
orange to
orange,
match
yeah.
the building.
Yes.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Aye. Opposed, motion carries.
You always have to go with
All right. Go my,
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
orange. Be real distinct.
Papa John's.
I didn't understand.
Your name for the record, please.
Kim Hess.
Again, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
Okay, so I was here last meeting to present this, made some suggestions. They gave two options, the white letter set with the red returns and trim cap, and then they proposed also as a second option, the red letter faces.
Kim, is the backer different thing proposed between the two of them? Is it like, oh, that's existing on the?
This is
right?
existing,
Okay.
yeah.
So you just have an image?
So they did the red returns with the red trim cap with
Okay.
white faces, and then the white returns, white trim cap with red faces. That's two different options.
White
It-
faces.
Yeah, the white face
Yeah.
for
On
sure,
that,
but
it shows better.
go back. It also is illuminated. It says something about red. I
But
can't read
the-
it from.
No, it's white LED internal lights.
So you're gonna see a red cap on the outline.
Yeah, that's the outline around the outsides.
Internal illumination.
Around the-
Okay.
And then, last time you showed it, it was Papa John's in red, Papa in red, John's in green.
That's what I'm.
It's
Yeah.
just color coding for the transformers, so that they're not overloaded
Oh, that's
for the
right, you did say
installers.
that.
Ah,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay, so white with red returns,
Which one do you prefer?
that's my motion.
Second.
That's preferred.
All right, Mr. Edens and Mr. Langdale, all in favor for white with red returns?
Aye.
Alright.
No one opposed, motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Boots and bikinis, 3064 Howard Avenue.
Carla Beckerman, Seaboard Signs.
And you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
this to y'all last time. It's the same design, but now it is going to be the 3-inch deep halo lit channel letters. And for coloring, comes up more like a peach on here. It's going to be less metallic, but more of the color of those nameplates, the gold, that, a mix between what Southern has now. It comes up very peach.
But you're saying rose gold,
Mhm.
and it's a little bit, okay, motion
Yeah.
to approve.
And your letter depths are as
They're
the Southern
3
Living
inch.
is?
Yes, they're
what they were?
3-inch.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. There's a motion,
Second.
and Mr. Langdale, second. All in favor? I'm sorry, any other?
Are we attached to the rose gold? I just don't think it reads very well.
I mean, that's just what they presented. That's kind of what they were looking for, and we can.
Well,
Everybody else is okay.
is that part of their,
They're new. They don't really have a branding package. I had to design their logo for them.
And the rose gold's not on, will you go back to the other sign? No, the rose gold's not really on here either, correct?
Correct.
So we're still in discussion.
I just think that there's probably a better color you could use, but if everybody else is okay with it,
Well,
let's go for it.
it's, I know the representation's probably not good on here.
Yeah.
It's,
It comes up very peach on the computer.
So the supports for the awning are kind of like a brass sort of a color.
Mhm.
One might think that's like a
We
rose
can match.
goldish color.
Yeah, it kind
What
of
about
does.
matching that
Maybe.
metal?
We can match that,
Is that,
yeah,
is that just redesigning their sign, do you feel like, or is that just?
Picking out a color.
Yeah. Is that something that you think the client would be amenable
Yeah.
to?
Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
Got a motion, you want to amend the motion?
Yeah, well, I'll amend my motion to that.
What is it?
Okay, it is trying to match somewhat the brackets or the awning,
The awning
awning
structure.
structure,
itself,
yeah,
The tubes.
the metallic
Brass-
finish.
brass.
Okay.
Yeah, how about that?
And you want to match the bracket on the blade as well to those? Or did you want to keep that?
I think that's what we're talking about,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the letters.
And the letters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, top two signs together.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
All right. That's a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Mr. Jumper? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Hearing no opposed, motion carries. Thank you. Beach golf cart. Still there.
So,
You
I'll be up
again.
here for a minute.
Okay, you're still under oath.
As requested previously, to move the circle over
That's all right.
and add in the white.
I think you addressed all our concerns, so motion to approve.
Mr. Langdale? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
No opposed, motion carries. And you're still
Yep.
up for 9-line apparel, okay?
She's a good one.
I guess.
Okay, so replacing the current, it's the exact same size, so it will cover up the paint bit over there with a 2x3 sandblasted HD.
Okay, it is sandblasted.
It is
Okay,
sandblasted.
motion to approve.
Second.
Ms. Gordon is the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed, motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
John, Whaley Food Service. For the record, sir.
Jeremy Johnson.
Jeremy needs to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right, if you would show us what you would like to do, please.
The sign's already there. It's a 37 by, that's the height, by 72-inch acrylic sign with our company logo and phone number. Just had to get a sign up on the building for deliveries. They were missing, dropping off equipment, parts and such.
The font and the colors, everything are good. I mean, it is a flat sign. It does really need a border, kind of to make it look not so temporary, I guess. Usually we would not, this is in Decorative Avenue, it is in a more industrial kind of
It's off
area.
the seaboard over there on Executive
Yeah.
Avenue, so.
Usually we would not prefer this, but it looks pretty far back from the street itself. I'd like to hear some other input from someone else.
You're occupying the whole building?
Was that?
You're occupying the whole building?
Yes, sir.
It seems like it'd be more appropriate for a sign to be above the awning.
It almost looks like it used to be there.
Yeah.
There was,
Yeah, something was there.
there was, I think
You're
the
right.
company there before was Tao or something like that, but this building's been unoccupied for a few years before we moved in there. We just moved in there 5 months ago. We were in another location a few streets over.
Well, since it does seem so temporary, would you entertain, how about we entertain the idea of you bringing something different back for us to see?
To go above the awning.
Yeah, be above,
Yeah, above.
perhaps even sandblast there.
Yeah, sandblast would
In
be,
theory, he doesn't even really want a sign, he just has this up there just for deliveries.
he doesn't want a sign.
Yeah, I don't really want to go that far with it. I mean, we don't have a whole lot of people coming in and out. It's just, delivery drivers. Like, I'm not selling parts out of here. It's just, it's a warehouse for my service fans, basically, my part inventory.
This is just for the trucks to know they're in the right
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, that's a typical business.
Because they miss it, they were missing it constantly before.
Sure.
Because they pull in.
The only thing I have
Oh,
on
yeah.
the building other than that sign is some stickers on the doors saying, it's Whaley Food Service.
Yeah, it's,
I mean, a border would probably be,
yeah, at least, yeah, we need like a blue border to match the roof and to match the
Okay.
Kind of frame it up.
I can do a blue border.
Like a 4-inch?
Do you have a preference on what the material is? or-
yeah, 4-inch, like a PVC or composite, something that's raised.
Okay.
That would make it
I can
look,
do that.
okay?
That sounds like a motion.
Yeah, that would be my motion.
Okay.
Okay.
Second for that.
Second.
Gordon, okay, all in favor? Aye. No opposed, motion carries with a border.
So next month, just come back once the border's.
No, just get with Darius,
yeah.
and he'll explain. he'll-
Okay.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you, and good luck. Appreciate it. Southern Glass Pros.
I'll email you right after the meeting.
See board?
Thank you.
Is there anyone here for Southern Glass Pros?
Continue.
Second that.
Second, all in favor for continuance?
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, moving on to combination permit applications, Kirk's Ice Cream Parlor. So this is a conceptual final for exterior lighting. The owners representing, your names for the record, please.
Ashton?
Okay, Josh and Ashton, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, great, thank you. Go ahead with your presentation. Get signed in.
We're just simply asking for approval of the icicle lights that are hanging there that we've had out there for 20+ years on this building. The building and the company's been there for 47 years. And we're just asking for approval to maintain the look and lights that we have that we've been presenting for this many years, and feel like it gives us a little better advantage because we're tucked away behind California Pizza.
Yep.
To kind of give us a little bit more attention off the 17 rather than being directly on 17.
Kind of helps show that there's not a business there, because California Pizza is the, facing 17 is where I'm on 25th.
Well, the
I would
signage is,
concur with that, the business is tucked away and there are some, and working with a new owner, he's looking to remodel. The lights were installed about 2018, from what we can see on Google.
Maybe.
Those could-
Or
But they've been
the
there
icicle lights?
Yeah.
Is there some,
They've been off.
2016?
Yeah, but they've been on before that.
Yeah.
They've been kind of off and on, but then since then, they've been there since 2017, I believe.
You're keeping them operational?
Operational
and-
as
and
is.
Yeah, they're
consistently-
completely operational.
Yeah.
Nothing changing.
and they're white. They don't change color or anything.
No,
No blinking.
Mm-mm.
This building has a lot of character to it. It's an ice cream parlor, my take on it, right? And it's in keeping with the style of the building.
Yeah, the lighting's so nice though. I don't know how much they actually add to it because the sign is so well lit and it's a nice color and then the building is well lit. It's a
The
nice
picture
color.
really doesn't do it a lot
Yeah.
of justice, though, it's just hard to see so much.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion from Mr. Jumper, is there a second for discussion? Motion fails for lack of a second. We have an alternative motion.
Is there anything else y'all would like to see? Because like I said, the picture definitely doesn't do it justice. It
So-
looks a lot different and
Is that like an arbor that's out in front of it?
Yeah.
It's wood.
It's part of the
really
building.
pretty.
So it's not overhead lights
there's,
for providing lighting underneath.
No, these are just kind of out on
These
the
are just out on
exterior
the
fringe,
And they're
like
just,
icicle lights.
They're
He's
just
got
Christmas-
really
just
nice
Christmas lights.
exterior lighting.
well, I think too, originally, even like way back when they first got put up, even before the building got redone and stuff, it was more so icicles, it's cold, it's ice cream, it makes people think, you know, snowy
it's
kind of
subliminal.
shit. It's
How about
cold.
that? Okay.
Well, we've had the overhead lights that we've got where it's basically lighting for seating underneath, that we've allowed the string lights. I wouldn't have a problem with that, I'm not so sure.
Perhaps, like the
'Cause
bistro
look-
lighting.
Yes,
Yeah,
string,
maybe.
yeah, string lights under, yeah.
Bistro lighting.
That would be preferable because these are just Christmas lights.
Mhm.
The application is to keep these icicle lights in the front, so I think you've got to give them some guidance on whether or not this is going to be approved, and if not, obviously we need a rationale for it, and then you can give them guidance on what might be a more appropriate way to provide lighting underneath the canopy.
Well, I think the suggestion of maybe, possibly the lights underneath, the string lights would be more appropriate versus the Christmas lights. Because it seems kind of seasonal. I get your subliminal thing with the ice cream and the cold and all that, but I think maybe those other lights would be maybe a little better, even though you said maybe the photograph doesn't quite
Keith, right?
illustrate maybe quite as.
Josh.
Josh, this is a seasonal store, correct? Do you guys keep it open all year?
We do not, this location closes just after Thanksgiving. And then reopens back up in February, beginning of February.
So one thing we do, because you're the owner of the store, so we'll go into a little bit more detail. So one thing that this board is charged with is having a consistent approach throughout the city. And the outdoor lighting is a subject that gets a lot of attention across the whole community. And some folks might try to take advantage of using Christmas lights everywhere. Maybe it's not the appropriate type of lighting. And the board has resisted that as an exterior lighting solution. So
it's
just
really
wanted
just-
you to have the context of the
Oh,
discussion.
thank you.
It's not
Yeah.
about.
So it's really
your
just
store.
the icicle,
It's
the
the
fact that they're like
icicle.
icicles.
It's a type of light.
Okay.
What
They're
I'm
like,
hearing.
like
Yes.
bulbs, like cafe lights or something?
Yeah,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
what Mr.
Would you
Sherman
guys
Hubbard
like to
is saying
withdraw and
is,
come back with a different light form, get
Yeah.
up with us?
And clean.
Drop-
Do that, yeah?
Yeah.
yeah, staff could kind of show you what we have been approving.
Okay.
And that way, we are, like you said, trying to be more consistent. And
I
that's why
understand,
we
totally
were having
understand.
a
Yeah.
problem with these,
Okay.
okay?
So you're withdrawing
Yes.
your application?
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you for coming.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Thank you for understanding.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry.
Okay.
You have a great day.
Used to be a native son sign.
Oh.
Not just one face.
I'll get up and look on Chris Thompson.
So were they back behind hers?
Thank you for
Thank you very much.
A long time ago, yeah.
They took it out.
Thorny East. This is a conceptual final review for exterior lighting package.
Joe Provincial?
Joe, nice to see you, and you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Thank you. Cafe lights.
These are no cafe lights, they are the string lights that you guys are apparently approving
Okay,
and probably want to go to. So these have been up for over 5 years. So just asking to keep them lit. They're LED, so they
give a great presence, it's neat, it's never out of line.
Got it. And it's underneath the
Or it's
porch.
under,
This is probably a little more in what we prefer in this situation, and probably lights underneath and motion to approve.
Second.
Second, Ms. Gordon, all in favor?
Aye.
No opposed, motion carries. Thank you.
thank you.
Arnold residents? Your name for the record.
Chad Carroll, with Traditional Home Builders.
Chad, you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you.
Last time we were here, we were good on the house, but you guys wanted to see a redesign on the landscape plan and the driveway. So we had Greg Duckworth redesign everything. We also wanted a little bit more height with palms on the back, oceanside. As you can see, also the driveway got redesigned, it's all paver, techno-lock.
Well, I'll just say the landscape hardscape design saved the whole situation because it really needed this because the house is so oversized.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's very good. Motion to approve.
And that's everything we have on the application, is just the review of the site plan and
Well, it's
landscaping.
The whole
The whole
project.
thing,
but
but
it
that
didn't
was
get
the only
approved
thing that
with
didn't.
Yep.
Okay, got it, okay.
But I know on the front elevation, we discussed a little bit between the front and the back elevation, that the back just, really doesn't jump out at you, but the front, what are those columns, 40 feet? That they really tower everything. Then it draws your eye to that point, which maybe was the intent, is to make that what you drew it to. But it seems really commercialized, with the column, the column effect there versus residential. And I know we also talked about trying to add that landscaping to downplay that or soften it, to hide it somewhat, to hide it, which I'm not sure, maybe, what plant is that in front of there?
This is just the
That's
artist
the old,
rendering.
that's the old.
Yeah,
one.
that's the
That's
same
different.
one we've seen.
That's the same
Yeah.
one.
So let's
So what do
look
we
at-
have there now?
We're gonna have
A lot
to-
more landscaping.
Yeah, look at the
Yeah.
landscape plan.
What kind of vertical is in that?
Okay, that's,
Jeff,
I can't, well, I'm blind to
You'd
that.
have to go to the
I'll have
So
to,
they've got live oaks that are at the front,
that's what
which
really
will
saved
create the canopy that
Yes.
really, I
And they
think,
took out a lot of the paver, so
Yeah,
it's much
that's right.
more green
It's a lot
now.
softer.
It
Like-
appears.
Like I said, the greenery, I mean, the amount of plant material, the type of plant material is what actually saved the house. I'm not the biggest fan of this sort of architecture. Some people love it, some people don't. I thought the black was a little bit heavy on the house, but the landscaping itself is really going to soften all this, and I think they've done the best possible job they could and to try to enhance the house.
and there seems to be sort of understory, there's
Yes.
tall planting,
There's
it's
a lot of
layering of
understory,
planting.
yes.
And where the largest, the trees in this case are located are about the only place you could put them.
Absolutely.
Or just towards the front.
Yes.
Otherwise they'd be.
We also took out, I don't know if you guys recall, there was an address monument sort of there
Yes.
that made it even more commercial.
Yes.
Yes, it did.
So we just went ahead and ran the fence, which is block stucco with aluminum black on top, more residential looking,
Yeah.
so as you drive up to it.
Yep.
No, the front is what saved it, the landscaping, so well, we appreciate you doing that.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
You got a motion, right, Jeff?
Yeah, I don't think we had a second.
Yeah,
Oh, second.
okay, thank you, Ms. Gordon. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Nay. Thank you. Two noes.
Where are you voting?
You don't have-
Pressure.
So I agree with Mr. Edens in that if it wasn't a landscape plan of this significance, I would be a nay, but because it is, I'm going to vote yes.
I agree.
Thank you.
Okay, Hanover office. Nick, your name for the record?
Nick Peters?
Thank you.
Sure Design Studio.
Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
Thank you.
This project is coming back for final after conceptual review. And we took some of the comments the city had related to the building and the site.
And this has worked its way through CIB, and those are the artistic renderings.
Okay.
These are the elevations with the shutters. And this is the landscape plan, site landscape plan.
Go back to the rendering real quick. There you go. So this might be a smaller structure than the last house that we looked at, but this has a bit of a.
Half.
It's got the same
half.
element,
More, it has
but it's
some, but it's
commercial.
more.
Yeah,
it's
I
know.
It's an
commercial.
office building.
And it might
The
even
other
be
way.
more residential than that home, but anyway, so we're not gonna rely on Nick's amazing landscaping here, maybe.
It's more of a traditional style building, but the landscape, I think works with the architectural view down inside this.
Yeah.
You want to get away from the kind of beachy, kind of resort style, and go with more kind of low country.
Yeah, your landscape does suit the structure.
That's right. Clean edges, it's simple and boring like a lawyer's office would be. So.
And there's no signage in this, right?
Not as right now.
At this point,
Yeah, that's right.
And the owner's not here at this time, right?
No, she's not. She's awesome though.
I make a motion to approve.
Okay. Motion, Mr. Langdale.
I'll second.
Second, Mr. Jumper. All in favor, say aye. Anyone opposed?
Aye.
Motion we got a no? Okay. Mr. Eads. Motion carries.
Thank you.
And
Thanks, guys.
we continued one item.
We have that Fifth Third thing, you still got one.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's just conceptual. Thank you for keeping me straight. Fifth Third Bank.
Find something to learn next month.
Okay, we have signage.
Yeah. Sign in and then swear you in. So this is a conceptual review, so we don't vote on this today, just provide some guidance.
Yes, sir.
And we are also not conceptually reviewing your landscaping, so it's just building the site planning, I believe.
That's right.
So your names for the record, please.
My name is Tim Loken, PDT Architects.
Brett Everett, Infinity Engineering Group.
Thank you. And you both swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead with your presentation.
Sure. So this would be a renovation to an existing vacant bank building, branch bank building. It was once a Bank of America. And so Fifth Third is looking at this to revitalize the parking lot. Brett will be able to speak to some of the site-related components, and also gut and remodel the interior to suit Fifth Third's interior outfit needs. What you're seeing here on the conceptual rendering is a little bit more than a paint job. It's an existing stucco building, as you may have seen on the quick slides previously, but there's a mix of paint, which is in the blue and the white and the grays. And this is what's called a Nichiha wood look material. It's a fiber cement board. And so working with the bank's design team, the intent here is to break up a little bit of the scale of the sort of multi-box sort of existing condition, and also kind of provide some warmth and interest to the kind of monotony of if it was otherwise painted all white. So I wanted to kind of talk about your thoughts and opinions from a community appearance board on the materials and colors, if that would trigger anything, or what that might entail. And then we can also speak to site as well.
Well, I think it's appropriate rebranding. Well, I guess it's still a bank, but at least we're getting some different materials and colors. I probably know it, and maybe we don't need to talk about this today, but I'm going to throw it out there. The problem really with me with the whole site is just the landscape, obviously, and the lack of, and not bringing it up to code, and that there's a lot of things that are done incorrectly.
And that's why we're here. We wanted to hear this from you.
Yeah.
With respect to like landscaping, we would
Yeah.
engage a landscape architect, let them do an inventory, we bring it to code.
Because if you're going to refresh the building, and because the style of the landscape needs to reflect the style of the building. I mean, the building's been there as long as I can remember. I've been here for over 40 years. And, but the refresh is appropriate. But like I said, the landscaping is not, and I think we need to bring it up to the scale of the refresh of the building.
But we also noticed some of the existing palm trees, they're encroaching into the roadway
Yeah,
too.
when they planted those, I was like, what were they thinking? But yeah, those
Yeah, I agree.
definitely have to
But let me
go.
ask you a question, this is only, unfortunately, this is about 8 feet, it comes down to 5 feet, it comes down to slightly less than 5 feet, but
Yeah.
you don't have much to work with along
No.
that section of the turn lane.
You don't.
As an engineer, I don't wanna put an oak tree
No.
in that 5 foot, because one, it's gonna destroy the curb and gutter on both sides would be.
Yeah,
So-
palm trees would be more appropriate.
Okay, and our intent would be to scrape all this and bring it to your current standard, but also fit their standards. They're gonna want landscape around the building, foundation, multi-tiered, make it look pretty.
Yep.
We'll put the terminal island trees in and stuff like this, and, we have your landscape code in here, that'll be given to our landscape architect, so we have no issues with that. From a perspective of site, the asphalt's not in horrible condition, there are some structural cracks, we'd clean those up.
Or you seal it or whatever.
Yeah, so most of this site, our intent would just be to seal and restripe, but we do want to, one of our things we always do is ADA accessibility. So there's a public sidewalk over here. So we do a sidewalk connection across and connect right here and bring it up here. With respect to the other improvements to the site, the majority of the sidewalks are compliant with respect to slope. The ADA is actually compliant, however, their standard is black tinted concrete for the ADA because it's better for maintaining it and for, it'll last a lot longer than a regular asphalt. We would install new irrigation, new landscaping, like you're saying, seal coat. There might be sections of asphalt we'd rip out just because there are big structural cracks. But majority of the site will remain as is. This is not what's here no. I guess that is what's here today.
Right.
Based on the meeting we had last time, is your intent to request that we take the pylon and bring it down to a monument?
Bring it into a monument
Yes.
sign that's 8 to 10 feet in height.
Okay, that's what we were paying attention, okay.
Okay, yes, that would work.
Okay, so from a perspective of site, we're gonna clean it up, new landscaping, new irrigation, we're gonna seal coat it, there may be something we may do mill and overlay, we don't know yet, we have to give it to the client, but, it'll look brand new once we're done.
Well, and I'm sure Mr. Hubbard is, chairman is our landscape, our architect. And I'm sure he might have much more better comments than I would about the reskinning of the building, I guess.
I think it's a great update,
Yeah.
to that area. Sure.
How long has it been closed?
Probably about less than a year.
But it's looked bad for years.
A while, yeah.
And it's needed this.
It's actually kind of nice inside.
I mean, it looks
Oh,
like
yes,
been
it's a
closed
nice
that long.
bag on the inside, yeah, absolutely.
Is
It's
the,
got a lot of light.
It does, yeah.
Is the blue that brilliant, or is it not really truly represent? I guess I'd say bring in a sample.
We'll bring samples in.
Yeah.
But that's actually the color, like their
Of
logo,
That's a- that is-
their blue bank.
It is their blue. We wanted to at least
Fire, okay.
speak to that because in some jurisdictions, branding colors aren't allowed, some are, some get into percentages allowed, so.
Well, yeah, I think that's the case of how much, and I don't think you've overused it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I do too.
it's just enough, I think.
I think it's probably just worth clarifying in the rendering, the landscape you see in the rendering is kind of placeholder, it was just to give it
Oh,
some
of
light.
course, yeah.
There's actually an existing large canopy tree to the left, flat, one to
Yeah.
the right, yeah. but-
Well, obviously, this would take on a more modern landscape, and I think where you do have the restriction of very narrow areas, and you need some trees, palm trees are going to probably be the way to go.
Sure.
And I think it would suit the building.
Perfect.
That's good use of color. Sometimes this building has a very strong time period associated with it, right?
Yes.
And, sometimes we'll see color changes come in and obfuscate the architecture, right? And this is a very simple, very humble building. And the application of color, gray in the recessed areas as a base, highlight the blue color at the entry points, and then Nishiha on that upper story, so it's a lighter material at the high part of the building. All that's very appropriate. So my take on this is that you use good color theory, and it's appropriate for the style of the building. So I think it's just a matter of getting the site sorted out, which you're already working on.
We do a lot of this.
And we're excited to see it come back to us.
Yes.
I don't think you're going to have any issues.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Good
Yes.
deal. Thank you.
I would check your drive-through, because I remember going to the ATM and in a regular size, full-size pickup
It's
truck.
Oh, you're
skinny.
right.
Bank
It's tight.
America,
It was
I
tight.
mean,
You're
unfortunately,
right.
Bank America, their lanes, their standard lanes, I'm a Bank America engineer too, they're 8 foot, that's what they
Okay.
always were.
I mean, it's tight.
7, 10 to 8 foot, and I measured them all this morning, they're all exactly 8, 8, 8,
Yeah.
5 passes 10.
You're right, I do remember that.
But we are doing, we're not, like you notice here, Fifth Third is only gonna have, can you see the striping here? We're gonna close this lane and close this lane, so we have the opportunity potentially of making this bigger. Because you have one lane through your teller, and then we'll just have an 8, we only have 2.
Okay.
So we do it, we can actually fix
You
it.
may want that, because after a while, after everybody's ridden through.
Yeah, everybody who bangs
The
up.
inside of the column, the inside of the column's all car bank.
Well, no, the best sound is when you have your nice car and you hear it.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of vehicles have been branded by that.
No, you do bring up a great point though, and I appreciate that comment, because oftentimes some of the existing banks will have a column here, and
Yeah.
it kind of leaves us with having to keep that island. But this being conceptual, we really will be spending time on.
Well, the
on this.
island, yeah, the
And
island's not wide enough for our ATM, we need 5 foot, that island's only, what was it, 44 inches, so we gotta rip it out anyway, so
Yeah.
we'll just shift it over.
That's a good point, Jim.
Okay,
Thank you.
great, thank you, Jim.
Thank you very much.
Okay, well, thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you. I'll look forward to seeing you coming back.
Look forward to our next meeting.
Thank you. Yeah. Is there anyone here for Southern Glass Pros? Doesn't look like it. All right, we will.
I think we may have someone.
Oh, Southern, is that what you said?
Southern Glass?
Yes.
Oh, come on down.
Sorry we're late because we thought the meeting was
We were just
at
about
the
to-
place.
we
We're just about to leave you.
Close the meeting.
Where are we here from?
Yes, yes. So your names for the record, please?
Southern Glass Pros LLC.
Okay.
Your personal name.
Your person.
Oh, my person name is Veronica Silva, and he's the owner, John
John, is that-
Barbosa. Yeah.
Okay, and do you both swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I swear.
All right, very good, thank you.
Sign it, please.
And we-
Sign the,
Oh, okay. Both of us?
Yes, if you're both speaking, yeah.
Just me speaking English here, he needs to sign too?
Then if he's not making the presentation, then you can sign.
Okay, sure.
All right, when you get signed in, go ahead and make your presentation. Show us what you are looking to do. It's a signage application.
Yes.
Okay.
So, we are a new business for glass showers, glass stairs, windows, sliding doors. And also we have a showroom for show the customers what kind of type showers we have, what kind of glass we have. So we're located in the Seaboard. I don't know if you guys know this street. It's a closed street. So, and then have, yeah, exactly that way. So it's, yeah, it's hard to find the place sometimes in the Google because we don't have sign or anything like that. And then that's why we need to put the signs for the customers can find us more and better, easy way.
So are you, if we could go back to that sort of site view satellite, so are you in the middle of that? center?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah,
You have nothing out on Seaboard Street.
It's a weird.
No,
parcel.
they,
it is very difficult.
they
It's only
have,
one freestanding
they
sign.
have
It's
another
not
building, another stores in the side. Two left and two right. And on the corner over here, on the corner over here, it's a granite store. They
Oh,
they have the bigger space. They have the sign like in the way we wanna put the same. That's why we made that way too.
This is a
And
unique
yes,
site.
and also in the front of the street over here, they have a sign for all the business, can put the plate over there, but so unfortunately right now, some random guy in the middle of the night hit the car,
Oh.
the plate and they destroy everything.
Oh, sure.
Yes, and the owner
Okay.
have recorded everything, and I think they deal with the city and everything to put it back, the signs and all the
Okay.
stuff.
So
Yeah.
eventually you will be able to get something out there on
On the street.
Yes,
Okay,
It's
that's
not there
that's
now.
good. That's appropriate, good.
yeah.
So it's flat aluminum that goes with the building.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty
It actually,
nice.
it actually does. It
Yeah.
looks really good. I think it's very simple, the building's very simple, the colors are good. Now
What
this,
about the window graphics?
oh yeah, what is all the, what is all this font and what is all the
Oh,
script
this
on
is
the
the
window?
kind of a sticker. Did you know the graphic sticker with the little holes for, you know, just top little the sun? And that's the type of the sticker. Just this a logo we use for our business card, and we talk to put over here too, just for, but so the people can see inside and outside through this design. It's not block the vision or anything.
I just don't know how much all the information that you have by the
Oh,
building
okay, so this
really
is
helps.
like okay,
Building
I
and see
understand.
this
Yeah,
on
so,
property.
this
That's
is,
true.
yeah.
Well, that's true.
Really
Okay.
hard to see this.
Yeah.
I think it's one thing that's interesting about it, just my take, and I had
Oh,
some
no,
a
please.
member today. Normally, we would have a concern with what we call menu board signs, where if you're an ice cream shop, you're listing that you sell root beer, cheese, burgers,
I know, yeah.
French fries, et cetera, et cetera. The name of your business is Southern Glass Pros. The nature of your business are the things that you list there, not necessarily residential windows like Anderson Windows or someone like that. So that could be distinctive here, and this is buried in the middle of that.
That's very true.
So if we were to approve that graphic, we would want it to be site specific.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting to point out how it almost fills the window, but if it did actually fill that entire window and it's a view of windows, looking through other windows, it's sort of an interesting optical
yeah,
illusion.
it is. Actually, yeah, you're right.
If you might, this kind of window over here, it's like a door. It's the same size like the door.
Yeah, yeah.
So our ideal is because the window, it's not window we use for see or through anything. That's why we thought put the whole
Screening. Yeah.
exactly to screen
you can
about
see
the sun to go inside the store.
Understood.
Okay.
Again, if it's acceptable to the board, then that would make it site
Yeah.
specific.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay.
Second.
Specific.
Yeah, site specific, yeah.
Okay, all right. Is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Edens, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, motion carries. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All set, thank you.
Thank you. So I can go. I hear from the guy.
Talk with the city and they'll,
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Sorry for my accent.
Oh,
by
no,
the
no
way.
problem. I love that.
Thank you. Have a good day,
Take care.
everybody.
Bye now.
Bye.
all right. Well, that came in just in time.
Yeah.
All right, any business from city or
Those are
board
from
members?
So non-agenda items, 3 of you are up for term expirations. Jeff, would you like to be reappointed?
Yes, sir.
Oh, God.
Jim?
Yes.
And Lawrence.
Wait a minute,
Sure.
we have a
He
distinct.
gets no vote.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, outside of that, a while back you guys asked us to do a study on these horizontal property regimes. Lo and behold, only a few of them really perked as a parking issue.
Okay.
Most of them had adequate parking for the function. We're always
Okay.
gonna run into the hurdles on your, what we call our high weekends.
Yeah, July 4th.
Oh, of course.
But outside of that, what do we have on there, 15?
Yeah, we had quite a bit. I mean, really, all honesty, the issues that we saw weren't necessarily the lack of parking, but people trying to park larger vehicles underneath the house. Maybe they stuck out a foot or two. So just more space, but actual amount of parking, kind of, learning what he's saying, high volume weekend. Everything else kind of was right in line.
Okay.
That's
So
good.
if you guys have other questions about that in the future, reach out. But
Well,
that's
thank
everything
you.
on the city's end.
Thank you for looking at that. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All right.
Nice job.
I think that was a record.
47 minutes.
There you go.